Fruit trees, and that's what we're talking about today. Fruit trees. All right. I'm Todd. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word, and I thank you for watching here with us today as I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word. Today, I wanted to talk, we're in chapter 3 of the book of Matthew, and we're talking about the ministry of John the Baptist. Today, it's part 3, and we're talking about fruit trees. And this is taken from verses 9 through 10 of chapter 3. So if you have your Bibles, go ahead and turn there. It says this, "And do not think you can say to yourselves, 'We have Abraham as our father.' I tell you that out of these stones God can raise up children for Abraham. The axe is already at the root of the trees, and every tree that does not produce good fruit will be cut down and thrown into the fire." Okay? He's talking to the Pharisees and Sadducees here, and as he's talking to them, we talked about it yesterday. He's very bold into what he says. And he says, don't think that you can say, "Oh, we're the children of Abraham, so we can just do whatever we want to." He's like, no, you can't do that. And he's saying here, you need to have fruit that comes out of the proper tree. Okay, so let's talk about the thing of children of Abraham. Okay, and how that applies to us today. You might think to yourself, like, "Oh, I'm a Christian because my parents were Christians, and I was raised in a church. I went to church every Sunday, and every time the door was open. So yeah, I'm an evangelical Christian." No, you're not an evangelical Christian until you make the commitment to follow Jesus. Okay, it's not your parents who made the commitment. It needs to be you that makes the commitment. All right. So we covered that. Now it says, let's deal with the fruit. If you have a tree, we have some citrus trees around back here. So if I have some citrus trees and all of a sudden they quit producing fruit, which has happened, it's time for me to cut the trees down because they're just taking up space. So I cut them down. There's no need to have them here. And that's what John the Baptist is saying is, if you are a tree, you need to be producing fruit in accordance with what tree you are. Okay, not just something sitting there. And so we need to be doing that too, having the fruit, that the Christian fruit that God has given us, and to be living that out. These Pharisees and Sadducees weren't doing it. They were like, "Oh yeah, we're godly people," but their lives didn't show it at all. They can say that, but their lives didn't show it. Okay, much like an orange tree can say, "I'm a banana tree." Well, no, it's an orange tree. Okay, or a tree that doesn't bear anything anymore can say, "Oh, I'm a fruit tree." Well, no, you're not a fruit tree. I mean, technically you are, but you're not bearing fruit. Okay, and so those trees will be taken away, because why have imagine you have an orange grove and you have orange grove of trees and they don't produce fruit. You'll be like, this is a waste. I need to cut these trees down, put some real orange trees in here and get them growing. All right. So the bottom line is, and we had talked about this the last time, John the Baptist was very bold in saying, you need to produce fruit in accordance with what you're saying. Okay. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word, and I'll see you tomorrow as we continue talking about the ministry of John the Baptist. The Lord's blessing to you.